fans, how we doing? Hope we're having a very blessed day and a lovely week. So, for this past 27 days now, we've been dealing with basically how the VIX strategy works. Because before this last 30 days, I did a series of about 10 days, 10 days series on how the VIX strategy works. You understand? I talked about the five major things to consider, and everything should be in place if you consider those five things before entering the VIX strategy. And if you paid good attention in these 30 days that we're doing, that almost comes to an end in 3 days' time, I also talked a lot about the VIX strategy and how to get entries if you pay good attention. But that about that. Now we're done with back testing. You can never be. We can. How will I put this now? As traders, we can never overemphasize and exhaust back testing. No matter how professional or profitable you are, you will need to sharpen your edge. You understand, day to time, because the market changes, and you will need to sharpen your edge and still back test if your strategy still works. You understand? Or even though if it still works, there are some times that a particular season is not giving you what you want, and you will need to just tweak your strategy a little bit. Just is it the risk to reward or the level of entries that you just need to tweak a little bit. And backtesting helps you know when to do that. You understand? So that's that about that, fam. So now I want to give us the five major things. It's still this big strategy thing, because we need to have a strategy to trade this market. Now, as traders, our work is not to catch. For instance, now you see this bearish trend now. Our work is not to sell here, then take our profit here. It will be impossible to know when this sell will start. It might give you signs and signals of the sell wanting to start, and it might give you signs and signals that the trend of the sell wants to come to an end. But in all you do as a trader, your work is just to get a little part of that move. You understand? If you get from here to here, as long as you use a good risk to reward, you are good. You understand? So what I'm just doing now is just an admonishment. You understand? Yeah. So as a trader, if you pick every 1 point in every this last 3 days, now if you pick even if it's 1 point, it's going to help your trading. You understand? Yeah. I also go for spaces on Twitter. I also learn every single day. You understand? So that about that. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that about that. It's good to keep learning every day. You understand? So back to our drawing board now. What I want us to pay good attention to now are five major things that I keep on talking about. Number one is market structure, right? Number one is market structure. One is market structure. You have to in the VIX strategy. We have to know how the market forms, the higher highs, the higher lows, the lower highs, the lower lows. We need to know how to identify downward first, because that is the basic of the basics in forex. You need to understand how market structure works. You understand? Then you understand point of interest like order blocks. You understand what we call OB and FVG, fair value gaps. And in the VIX strategy, I actually really mesh these two together, so we'll not overcomplicate things. The way I made the VIX strategy, because I've tested this over and over and over again, that even a newbie can just come and learn the strategy. And if his emotional strength is good for this market, he can start milking the market. Like seriously, he will take losses. I also take losses. Like seriously, sometimes the losses happen back to back. But as long as I keep my risk to reward, my risk management in check, and my emotions in check, I will not die. Like seriously, my account will still survive at the end of the month. You understand? I don't do at the end of the day or at the end of the week. It's at the end of the month. That's when I now calculate or go back to my journal and start looking at all my trades. You understand? And the fourth thing to look about, I talked about Fibonacci. You understand? I talked about Fibonacci retracement. Too. And last but not the least is liquidity. You understand? Sorry. Liquidity. This is at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the five major things we focus on. The market is so broad. It's so broad that if you want to focus on every single thing in the forex market before you even start gaining profitability, you should have done to like 8 years or so. Like seriously, because we have things like fundamentals, we have macroeconomics you have to look at. We also have support and resistance. We have supply and demand you have to look at. We also have all these fundamental chains you need to look at. There are news events. There are all this. The forex market is so broad that all you need to do as a trader is to just carry like just focus on a few that you know that works, then learn and master those few to the core, then build an edge around those few. And this is that few I've given to you guys now, but I know that it works. Like, so just focus on this. Then with time, after you started seeing profitability in these guys here, like after using these guys and started seeing profitability, you can start moving and be learning more and be learning more. You understand? Because if you say you just want to learn in a vague manner, start learning everything before you even understand how the market works, you will get tired of forex. So that's just this is just an admonishment. Keep these things in mind. Screenshot this and keep it in mind, guys. So that's it about that, guys. If you're learning, make your learning be precise. Don't learn anyhow. Learn a precise thing. Learn from one mentor first before going to another mentor. Allow the first mentor you're learning from, allow his works to justify the time and the seasons, if it works or not, before flying. Don't just learn from 70 people at once. You understand? So that's that about that guy. So cheers and God bless.